G'day, this is Simon at South OC Cars and Coffee. We didn't get a chance to do Car of the Week or a weekly video this week. However, we had a group of cars show up from Northern California and they were just too good not to show you. So check out this great group of Chevys behind me. Let's start off with a bit of old school Chevelle. Look at this thing, big block under the hood, high-rise manifold. Looks like a Holly back in there. This is very cool, very old school, as I said. It's got those widened rims at the back, which look absolutely tough. Traditional interior, cowl induction hood, really, really nice. Next to it, 1967 Camaro, running an LS under the hood. This is a bit of a sleeper, I'm sure. Little billet stuff back there, but you know, still great car. And once again, remember, driven down from Northern California. Another Chevelle here. Look at this thing. Cowl induction hood again, beautiful red, a more contemporary interior in this thing, Recaro seats, modern gauges in there, very nice. Next to it, 57 Chevy station wagon. This thing looks great. What I really love about this is check out under the hood. If you glance at that, you would think that is the stock 283 sitting underneath there. That is actually an LS. A few telltale signs. One of the things is the spacing of the exhaust manifold. If it was a small block, you'd have 2 out, 2 in. This is actually an LS, but look at those valve covers they put on it. Look at that Holly intake manifold. Underneath there is a fuel injection system with that old-fashioned air cleaner on top to make it look old school. So I love the fact that this thing looks like it's stock and original, but anything but. Willwood brakes, obviously, you can see that there. Really nice looking Budnik wheels on there. Love those Budnik wheels, they look great. And then that patina finish. The interior is amazing. It's got that wonderful aged leather, that modern looking dash. So even though the outside's got this sort of rough patina look, the inside and under the hood, pristine, really nice. Next to it, very tough El Camino. I love this thing. So this thing is super clean, running a Gen 5 Whipple. Really interesting design on these new Whipples. It doesn't have the jack shaft down the side. It's actually the drive is going straight into the front of it. But super clean. These valve covers, sorry, not valve covers, they're actually coil covers over here, hiding all the coils. The valve covers are down underneath. Speedtech suspension. Everything on this car is super clean. Willwood brakes again, massive aluminum radiator. Very tough LS in this thing. I think the owner said it was something in the 800 wheel horsepower on this thing. Really good. A lot of cool stuff in this car. The roll cage, for example, going through into the actual tray, as well as what we're seeing inside the vehicle. What's really cool, standard looking instrumentation, but then you've got the comp tack over there and all the gauges down in the center console, and then those buckets, no headrests or anything, but the full racing harnesses on there. This thing is super tough, super clean, massive wheels, massive brakes, great on every angle. Moving along, classic old Chevy 3100 truck. This thing's running an LT4, so that's the motor that you would find in the Gen 6 Camaros, also in the Corvettes, supercharged engine, great motor, very reliable, big horsepower straight out of the box. And look how neat this thing is under here, like the firewall and everything is pristine, all the radiator, everything's hidden under this cowl over here, yet it's got that beautiful patina finish, billet specialties wheels on it, looking super clean. Really nice looking interior again, like you see all that metal work that's been done on the bottom of the doors. That old classic dashboard. I have memories as a kid. We had a farm truck on our farm back in Australia when I was growing up, a truck that my great-grandfather and grandfather bought in 1948, I think it was. It's called a Chevy Maple Leaf truck. And it was a tip truck, and we used to take it to take sheep to the markets, or we'd take grain to the silos. Exactly this dash. So as a kid, I'd bounce around on the old bench seat in that thing, sit there. A lot of my childhood memories are looking at a dash like that. Next to it, a very nice 1969 Camaro with an RS front end. This thing's super clean under the hood. This is running an LS7. Very neat and clean. Massive Mighty Mouse catch can over here. Those guys do a great job of capturing dirty air and oil out of the motor. But once again, look at all the suspension down underneath there, the wheelwood brakes, very clean firewall, clean inner guards under the front, clean on every angle. This thing's running HREs, not something you see on a lot of classic muscle cars. HREs you tend to see on a lot of exotics, Ferraris, Porsche, McLarens, those sort of things, but they make a great range of wheels that look good on just about anything. James's Camaro's actually got HREs that may even be the same wheel on that as well. They look absolutely brilliant on his Camaro. Look at that underneath there, just clean, very, very nice instrumentation, great looking bucket seats, great looking car. So all of these guys have driven down, as I said, from Northern California. Great to have them here. They're going on the quarantine cruise tomorrow. Great show that is. Make sure to check that out. But so great that they came along to South OC Cars and Coffee and let people take a look at some of these incredible cars.